G'day, it's Greenie here with another instalment, all on the same day, of succulent arranging and grooming. So from the last pot I just did, I've got a whole bunch of offcuts. Well, a couple of them were in the wheelbarrow from other things, but most of them came out of the last pot that I did, that I just did the one pot in that video. I'll try and put them up in order, but who knows. But I did find the little deer that's going to go under a tree, succulent, that I did in an earlier pot. So that one will find its home over there when I next stand up. So let's see what I've got. I've got this dreadful pot here that's just not looking fabulous. It did look fabulous at one point of its life. So I'm going to pull the pieces out of this and see if I can't make a better pot with it. And I've still got two small pots down there that need something doing. And this one here is also terrible. So, I'm tempted to start with the bigger one, to be honest with you. I'm going to just see if it comes out in one piece in the wheelbarrow. It might. Yep, pretty much. So, I'll just get some fresh soil in the bottom of this to make sure there's no roots blocking the hole and everything. Yeah, there are, so I'll just get rid of them. I'm starting to run out of the new soil. I'm going to have lots more to do than what I will show you, but getting a bit of a start on it's good. Not too much debris in my wheelbarrow now, it's coming in with the new soil. That's all right. Now, is there anything from that I want to salvage? The answer should be yes. Not that. Oh yeah, this. I might salvage this, because that's kind of like a little tree section. And there's a bit more of it. So I'll pull that out as well. It just needed a bit of a redesign. This is where my creativity lacks, because I don't know where to put things and I just guess. I'm kind of very kindergarten quality, which amuses me sometimes at how bad I am. I kind of like this one, but it needs a bit of a groomer, so I'll just do that. That's something else altogether. I'll just toss that down there. I've got lots of little things down there. Maybe I should start to use some of them up. I think I will, because it's got a lot of space yet. What have I got down here? I'll just put it down out of your sight, sorry, just for a moment while I gather up a few things that I could use. I just don't have design ability. Might use that. And I might put a couple of these in from the last pot so they can establish, because they do not look good. Some of the leaves look chomped. I do not know why. Maybe the snails? The snails eat succulents? They were in there, so I suppose they do. Unless they were just sheltering. But lots of the leaves have been eaten off. I had not been snail hunting in the succulents. Clearly I need to. All right, I'm going to put these small things in, and we'll see if I can't make it look half decent. I probably can't, but we'll try. They're going to be better than they were. That's all I'm going to say. They're going to be better than they were. All these bits that I snap off can become new plants, so they're not wasted. I've got a little dumping ground of bits and bobs down there that might come to something at some point. They might not. I mean, how many succulent pots can one girl want? Too many. Just looking for something nice to bring in. You will get big, but for now you can go in. I do want something big, actually, to fill that space at the front. Let me see. This one. Oh, I've got a broken leaf right on the top of you. Pluck that out. So this is kind of relaxing for me, as well as kind of productive and doing a job that's long overdue, so it's kind of a good thing. Just looks so kindergarten. I need something small on the ground. I don't know. I'm going to call this one not finished because there's just too many gaps. I have got a little bit of sedum somewhere that I could grow like a ground covery thing. Oh, there's a little bit here. Let's put a bit of sedum in and that will eventually grow in. Right down. And then it can root in and thicken up. There's a little bit more. Should be able to find a few more bits of that because they break off so easily from the main plant, which also needs grooming up. So I'm going to call that not finished. As I find things, I'll add. Now I've got this pot, and it's got a big Echeveria root in the middle. Oh, well, it just broke off. So I'm telling a lie, aren't I? But I want to replenish and refresh the soil a bit, so I'm going to mix the old and the new together and do this pot as well. If I can get it out. A trusty little trowel. And just put some new soil in there. Fast running out of succulent soil. Right. I have an idea. I've got another pot with a giant sticky up thing. I think I'm going to cut that off and stick it smack bang in the middle of that and put some rosette type things around it. That can go smack bang in the middle, I think. Watch out, little deer, don't get squashed. This might be a bad idea. I'll think about the proportions in a minute. I actually think I like that. But what I want, it's going to fall over a bit. I've cut the stalk a bit short. It's all right, it will root in. I think I want some of that spiller that I had on the other pot that wasn't so good to come over the edges of this one. So I might do that. Just grooming off some dead or dying leaves. Yeah, I don't mind the proportion of that. I'm holding it because it's yet to root in. And I will find some nice rosette things to go round, which are right beside me. Gather some up. Standing up nicely in the pot there, so that's encouraging. So this pot here was also a cutting pot, so it wasn't meant to look nice ever. But what I'm going to do is cut off some rosette looking things to put in around the bottom of that. Probably don't need many. I'll put the same variety in if I can. I'll add 4. 1, 2. I have got more of them if they're not in here. 3. That one's got some roots, which is good. I'll get one off this plant beside me. Okay. Except it's different. Different colour. Going back in here. Okay, now I'm right. Let me pop them in and then I'll show you that one. Actually, I don't need all of them. I think I'm only going to put 3. Oh, maybe 4. Let's see. Keep going until I can't get them in. Oh yeah, 5. We're doing 5. Okay, so I'm going to hold it so they don't all tip out and tilt it over. So I've put some rosette looking ones in the bottom, but we'll have a close look when we do the tour. I'm going to call that one done. So what I think I'm going to do is spare you the trauma, although the whole point of this is to enjoy doing it, I guess, and to watch someone just have a break from the fast pace of life, watch someone do something slow. But I have got lots, and I could probably go on for weeks and weeks and weeks doing this, so I might spare you the trauma of watching me do them all, and I'll just show them to you in the tour instead. The next one I'm going to do is this, which was lovely, and it has a giraffe that lives in it and an elephant, but it needs grooming up and fixing. So I'm going to do that, and then do some of these other smaller cutting plots. So that's about it for now. Thanks for joining in. Farewell.